All right, we're out here for our second set of the main lift in our unit, the deadlift for our lower body strength. So we're just gonna jump right into the technique here. Like many of your, especially like the main base lower body lifts, we really want to emphasize having a strong hip hinge. So how we do that is we'll first get into it's just your standard, squat, deadlift position. It's feet slightly outside your hips, toes pointed slightly out, and then it's called the hip hinge. We're just gonna sink our hips and our glutes back, and that's gonna create a natural knee bend. So it looks like this right here. Boom, we wanna keep a big chest, eyes staring slightly lower. We wanna keep a flat back in line with our spine and neck. Right, so we're gonna right here. Boom, I'll give you a side angle there. So that's a good foundation of any of our main lower body lifts. So now we're gonna jump into the actual deadlift. So we're still gonna do that hip hinge. We've got our bar lifted slightly here to simulate what a plate would be in a weight room, what the plates would raise, or a safety rack. So first we're gonna keep those hips. We're gonna have a closed grip on the bar. I'm gonna be right here. You just notice my hip hinge as I go down. Grip the bar. We wanna keep a big chest. And we're just gonna rise using our hips and using our glutes and quads first. Right here. One teaching point of the deadlift is when we're going down and up here, we want to maintain the bar about an inch away from our body, because that will it makes it's safer for your back. It reduces the effects of gravity, and holding something farther out is a lot more difficult. It makes it a lot heavier than keeping something close to you. All right, some errors that could occur in deadlift, like I mentioned, not having it an inch out. And in deadlift, it's really easy to get in a position where you're caught using your back, especially if it's too heavy. You might be in a position where your legs don't work, or you can't lift your back, so then you're caught with your legs up like this, trying to lift with your back, and that puts way too much strain on your back. That is unsafe technique. And the whole purpose of using practicing proper technique is to reduce injury and increase strength.